I went in there with some expectations of this bringing that Nissan-ness back, but this is not doing it for me.
Okay. Now, just to summarize, 6-8 months to a facelift, there's not much that Nissan can really do in terms of incorporating feedback. But if you were given charge of the Nissan Magnite facelift, what are the 3 critical changes that you think must absolutely be made?
Very clear, very simple. First, fix the plastics inside the cabin. They are too rattly. Some of them look too cheap.
Okay.
Second, sound insulation. The sound insulation has to be improved because along with the plastics, that poor sound insulation just makes it feel cheap.
Yeah, it does.
Right? And the third thing that I would want fixed is some fine tuning with the suspension, especially with the turbo CVT, because that is our default recommendation for the car. And that it should be softened down a bit so that it takes on its practical persona a little bit more seriously. This car has a lot of performance. It's really quick. I think that can be softened so that fuel efficiency improves. And that becomes a better balance. It'll still have the performance. It'll be easier to drive and more fuel efficient.
Understood.
So then it completes that circle of being a sensible pick.
Understood.
So it should do that. And I think with the AMT, and I'm going to tell everybody who's listening and thinking about this, the Magnite, if you think about the base engine, do not get the AMT.
Okay.
That just does a disservice to the car altogether. Anybody who has the
So
AMT,
it's the avoidable manual transmission.
is brilliant. In this case, now see, the thing is, because of this, people will think all AMTs are terrible.
Right.
All AMTs are not terrible. It's the combination of that engine being weak. It's smaller in displacement than all of its rivals. It's a 3-cylinder versus most of its rivals are 4 cylinders. They're 1.2-liter engines. So they have more power. They have more latitude to do stuff. And then you slap an AMT onto it.
Right, got it.
So it struggles. And that's why a lot of people get pissed off with their cars because of that AMT.
Understood.
So just skip that. And I think even if you did away with the AMT and Nissan were to do away with the AMT, I think that'll be better for them.
They'll be doing okay.
Yeah. It'll be better for them because the product will have a better reputation.
Understood. This clip is actually from a much longer video, which is on our main channel, which is called MotorInc. Why don't you visit us there? This idea in more detail over there with my great friend Kartikeya. You like him, right?